Welcome, everybody, to episode 75 of the Mullins Over Music podcast. This episode, I have Tim, the vocalist, the main writer of Gimmick, the hardcore band that you know and love. I really think you guys are going to enjoy this one. We talk about music, we talk about anime, we talk about the name and how it came to be. Dude, there's so many fun things that we wrapped up into an hour and a half you're going to love. Check it out. Welcome, everybody, to the Mullins Over Music podcast. I'm your host, at least until the aliens take over, Austin Mullins, and I'm here with a very special guest. Let him introduce himself to you, introduce the band that he's a part of, and I also want a fun fact because, throughout elementary school, middle school, high school, you had to stand in front of your new classes and go, "Hi, my name is," and my fun fact is, or what I did this past summer, which doesn't really apply to us. So go for it, man.
This is Tim from the band Gimmick. And a fun fact about me is I'm the voice of the famous Pikachu Vine. Yeah, I told you. It's crazy.
That is
So,
crazy.
yeah, who's that Pokemon? It's Pikachu. It's Clefairy. Yeah.
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 That's
told
sick.
you. I told you it was gonna blow your mind.
That does blow my mind. That's a sick fun fact, man.
Yeah. You want a second fun fact?
Yeah, I do. Let's hear it.
I'm also the guy who shoots all the white wall videos for all the bands, all the hardcore metal bands.
Yeah.
I'm the LCY and cut guy too. I shoot all the bands out like Heavy Hitter and yeah.
Shout out to Heavy Hitter, by the way, with their new song that came out a day ago.
Wait, they dropped a new song?
I think it did, unless I'm tripping and I just have no sense of
They're
time.
about to go to the studio. Maybe here. I'm gonna fact check real quick. No, they dropped a new EP in October, but I think they're going to studio soon.
I didn't hear it until last week. Okay.
Okay, there you go. That's better. Yeah, go listen to Heavy Hitter.
Yeah. I mean, go listen to Gimmick too. They're not just a gimmick. That's just the name. I promise you.
Which is kind of ironic because if you want the quick spill, why the name
let's
is
hear
Gimmick.
it. I want to hear
it. So Gimmick, I don't want to give this away, but really, our original name was Tragic, which is funny because I still don't know of a band named Tragic that like is ever like broken through at all. But Tragic to me is such a good hardcore band name. But we originally called Tragic, and then my buddy Zach made a. We were joking about Gimmick, and he literally made our album art or demo art. He made that as just like he just made it, and I was like, okay, well, cool. Maybe I'll make an EP to it, and then I made an EP for Gimmick, and then it kind of went to it. But then as it developed, every record was going to have a different vocalist, and that was going to be the Gimmick. That it was going to be a strict internet band that had a vocalist that I cater writing to.
Okay.
I write majority of all the music from the beginning up to now. So like, yeah, so I was in full control of like that vision, but then it just didn't work out. So, and then I ended up finding out that I could do vocals at 30 years old.
That's right.
Yeah.
I still think that's a good idea though.
Yeah. I mean, in this kind of climate, I mean, yeah, like I was watching the Garza podcast the other day, and there was a guy named Kian.
Yeah, I watched that episode too.
And I'm like, this dude is just dialed in his house, in his room, and then now he's like playing shows and stuff, but he doesn't really have like a band.
Yeah.
Like, so it just, it is an internet culture. Everyone's chronically online, and Gimmick is kind of in that kind of sense. Like, it's kind of hard to kind of go anywhere without seeing one of our funny videos or anything like that. And that's kind of like in the thing is like, we just can't all travel. Like we can't like tour continuously. Like we're kind of struck to like we do maybe like 3 or 4 tours a year, and they're anywhere between 4 days and 7 days because like
Yeah.
financially, like we just can't
No, that's totally
do it.
understandable.
But we do want to play shows all the time. It's just, 6 people in your band,
Yeah.
6 lives, got to make it work.
Oh yeah. But hey, you're coming this way real soon. I'm in North Carolina, so you're gonna.
Oh, yeah. Which one you going to?
I'll probably go to the Milestone one. That's.
Okay, it's that closer.
I don't want to drive to Asheville.
Okay,
That
I feel you.
because I
It's like
gotta.
7 hours from us.
Asheville is or Charlotte is.
Asheville, yeah. Charlotte's like 4.5.
Yeah,
No, maybe I got it wrong. No,
it might be
Asheville's
the
like
other way
eight.
around.
No, Asheville's like 8 hours, and you out 0.
So you don't want to drive there either. No, I'm just kidding.
No, we're gonna we'll make the trip. Getting there to see all the bands is probably not possible, but we'll make it work. It's for a good cause, so it's for
Yeah, of
Gaza.
course.
So we'll do it for sure.
Hey, and it is a good or a good venue you're playing at.
I hope so for that many bands playing.
Oh
It
yeah.
needs to be. That's a lot. That's a lot for 2 days.
Oh yeah.
So hopefully they don't fuck some shit up on the first day. And
Hey, I hope it doesn't either.
so, but yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I guess I'll see you when we play in at the Milestone again.
Yeah, I'm not driving to Asheville. Sorry, Asheville. I only do that on rare occasions.
Hmm.
But why would I drive to Asheville if you're gonna play here too?
I mean, true. Yeah. Unless you want to see us both times.
That is true. I could do that.
Because probably not gonna play North Carolina for a good minute just because like it's
Oh,
kind of thing where we just played
potatoes. I'm
we just played 4 days in Florida. So like Florida's gotten us this year.
yeah.
So and we're working on more music. I kind of want to make it, you know, when you overplay a market, it shows in like
It
attendance.
and it hurts. Yeah, it definitely hurts your
Yeah, because we haven't played North Carolina since last January. No, not this January, but January of 20.
2025.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's been a minute.
Oh yeah.
But that one was good. We like sold it out. We sold out at Milestone last time.
As you should with the
Yeah,
badass music you make.
appreciate it.
Well, I've got a fun random question for you. I call this our fun question little segment thing. If you could hang out with any cartoon character, who would it be?
Hmm. Adventure Time's my favorite show, so
Respect.
I would say, damn, that's hard. I feel like Jake would be fun to hang out with.
Yeah, plus you could get up to some crazy shit with Jake, you know?
The reason, yeah, well, the good thing with Jake is not an instigator, and Finn is an instigator
Yes,
because
he is.
Finn wants to have adventure and fight, and I don't want to do that. Jake just wants to chill, hang out, maybe play music.
Make bacon pancakes.
Yeah. So I'll say Jake for that's my first choice.
I like it. Now, would you eat bacon? Have you made bacon pancakes yet?
Of course, of
And
course.
they're good.
Had to try once. I mean, I'm 33, so like I came up with the epic meal time kind of stuff. So like we did
Dude,
the
I remember that.
I used to have the when I was a kid, I had the bacon strips shirt.
Yep.
Like yeah, just stuff like that. Like I you see it and you're like, you know what, I can try that. Why not? And
Yeah.
pancakes is so easy. You just make bacon and then you put the bacon
In the
in the
pancake.
batter
Yeah.
a little bit. Yeah. So I mean, if you're
Well,
already eating bacon, you're already eating pancakes. You might as well just
that's
crush
true.
it up.
You know what would level that up though? Candied bacon in the pancake.
Yeah. The only thing I would worry about is my stomach hurting because I ain't got the stomach I used to.
No, I don't
I don't
either.
know how old you are, but it's rough out here.
I'm turning 26 on Sunday.
Okay, so you probably could handle that. I couldn't. There ain't no way.
Maybe. You know, I I have stomach issues, so we'll see.
All right, just, you know what? Do it,
I'm gonna do it.
and then text me and be like, "You were right.
I will. I definitely
You
will.
were 100% right. This was a bad mistake."
I got to remember how to make candied bacon based off of, well, probably Epic Mealtime.
Well, what they did is they put it in the oven because that's the only way it doesn't burn.
Brown sugar on it.
Yeah, brown sugar. Now, granted, like that was before air fryers exist,
This is true.
so you could potentially just look up an air fryer candy bacon recipe.
I could put it in my air fryer. See, we just got
You
a
know,
new air fryer.
do one strip of bacon.
Yeah, test.
Yeah, a test strip.
So we just got a new air fryer. We used to have a tiny one that was like this big.
Yeah,
Our new one is like twice as big
yeah, like the one point
and like
ones.
twice as tall.
Yeah,
I'm like, this could fit a small flightless
chicken.
bird in it. Yeah.
Small chicken. Yeah, I know exactly where you're going with that.
I have chickens in my backyard I could fit in it.
Hmm.
Now, my family wouldn't be happy with that, but he would be tasty.
That's all that matters. Anything. You put
That's right.
some brown sugar on it.
Hey, there you go. Now, let's get into some music questions because I like
Okay.
music questions.
I have
Take me
answered.
back. Take me back. I like to call this your superhero origin story. Think like
Okay.
if you were the Batman of gimmick.
Okay.
Take me back to where it all became where you fell in love with music. I mean, you could take me back as far as being in the womb for all I care. Uh,
Yeah. Um.
I just want to hear it
So,
all the way up to now.
all right. So, with me personally, this is technically my fourth band. But realistically, my third band. I don't really
Of course.
consider my first band was just kind of like I just started playing guitar for 3 months, and my buddies were like, "Let's play something."
Yeah, of
Something
course.
really good. We did play like 2 or 3 shows, but it is, yeah, not enough for it to count, in my opinion.
Of course.
But I was playing Guitar Hero 2 with my buddy Philip, and it might have been one, honestly, one or two.
Two of
And
the best
they,
games ever.
yeah, they were playing a bunch of kind of like heavier stuff, but that's what made me pick up a guitar. I was like, "Yo, I like all these. I can play these like on hard." I was like, "You know what? Maybe I get a guitar and stuff like that." And so I got a guitar and immediately started jamming on it. But the only thing about me, fun fact about me on guitar is I literally can't play like anyone's songs. I can't play anyone's songs. I just immediately go to like playing my own stuff. And
Or
the funny thing with like gimmick, how that translates to like gimmick now is like for example, still begging for help and like numb to reason.
yeah.
Those are albums that I went in the studio with our engineer Jack, and
Yeah.
he literally watched me make those up in real time from song to song to song to song to song. So like literally when people like love Numb to Reason, I'm like, dude, Numb to Reason is literally just it just came out. Like I didn't actually like sit there and write this song.
Yeah.
The only like real songs that were written were um the first EP or the demo, 3 songs of the first EP, and then the 2 split songs.
Okay.
So
Yeah, the new
really, those
the,
are all the ones that were like written kind of pre-studio, and then I got to the studio. But Still Begging for Help and Numb to Reason were literally just like out of the air, kind
yeah.
of crazy. Which I think is why I enjoy them so much, and I think that's what makes them kind of like different sounding than a lot of our contemporaries.
Yeah.
Because I was like, we don't really play like straightforward hardcore, but we also don't play like beat down hardcore, but we also don't like play straight metalcore stuff. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like we're kind of our own little thing.
You're
I don't know.
dipping into things, but you're not directly like this is one specific thing.
Yeah. So like I love when we play shows. I usually ask the crowd the cringy question, who here has like heard of us before? And usually when we play places, it's like maybe like 10, 15 people. A lot of people never heard of us before. And I'm like, yes, because like it just blows their mind because we don't play any songs that sound like the song before.
Yeah.
And I purposely make the set list like that because I don't want people to be like expecting, like,
Yeah.
like, oh man, you have a band that plays beatdown. Every song is going to be a beatdown song, or every slam song is going to be a slam song.
Everything's gonna sound quite the same.
So with us, like you're gonna have like a metalcore riff, or you're gonna have a hardcore riff, or it's gonna start out like super heavy, or it's gonna be kind of chaotic, or it's gonna be it's just kind of like finding that good mix. And I kind of generally like that with how we like have done this band. And I think that's why the band has like been doing so well. It's because like we just don't sound like anybody. Even any show we go play with, like it's rare that we find one band that kind of like even like comes close to sonically between
Yeah.
all of the songs. But I don't purposely write it like that. It's just how it is
Yeah, of
on it.
course.
But anyway, that was kind of off the tangent. But yeah, but
Ah,
anyway, I
good.
played, did my first band, and then I did a band called the Hour Reckoning with some of my buddies, and then that band transitioned to the same members, but we added a bass player and took away the vocals, and we made an
Yeah.
instrumental prog band.
Okay.
If you ever listen to some gimmick songs and you hear like some proggy stuff,
You do.
like Doubt We Meet Again, like at the end of Doubt We Meet Again, or like
Yeah, that's very proud.
Religious Overdose, that dun 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 dun, like that's a riff that I wrote in 2011 from my prog band that we never used, but I've always wanted to use it. And that song is one of our most underrated songs that like people like really love, and they're like, my favorite song is this song of yours, but that song sounds nothing like any of the other songs. So I know like that fan
They really
really
dug
likes
deep.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but my prog band, Persephone, which we have 3 songs if you ever want to go listen to it. But my prog band transitioned really well into this band because prog is kind of like my love, like hardcore. Hardcore, my love for hardcore kind of came from going to shows when I was 13, and then I used to take this guy named Turner to school, and he would put me on to like Trapped Under Ice and Backtrack and Terror and like a bunch of these other hardcore bands because all my knowledge was just like local bands. I never like really got into like um, kind of the like foundation of like what I consider to be like my love for like hardcore.
Yeah.
And so like I love those bands. I don't necessarily try to sound like any of those bands, but they are definitely here and there in like the music.
Yeah.
Like like up here, I have a Mongoloids vinyl.
Yeah.
I love the Mongoloids. I saw them at Furnace Fest. I had a great time.
Love
But like
Furnace Fest.
it's just like some of that's the kind of stuff that like I generally love. And like there's not really a lot of bands that kind of like hit that same niche as like when you're a child getting to it. As a grown man, I'm like, oh man, this kind of reminds me of this. But when you're a kid, you're like, I love this band. Like you're not trying to think like, oh, this sounds like it when you're like
Yeah.
13, 15. Like, you're
Yeah.
like, man, yeah. And then we had a local band called All In. They're still around. They're some of my homies. And then Scott's actually on the first EP. So like when we dropped To the Dead, Scott's on the song A Moral Urge.
Yeah.
And so like having like the hardcore band that got you into hardcore locally, like on your song 20 years later is like was insane to me.
Yeah.
And then him like being my homie and stuff. But like it's kind of like stuff like that where like that's what I kind of love about the genre. It's like you even though like you can find it at such a different time in your life, like it doesn't necessarily like go away. Like I can still
Yeah.
go listen to old hardcore. I can still appreciate current hardcore and like where it's going. But like it's just more of like when you get older, you kind of get a little bit more picky.
Yeah.
And so like, I like a lot of the newer bands, and then also me like being the LCY guy, like I kind of like automatically see a lot of these upcoming bands coming here. So
Yeah.
I get to meet a lot of these upcoming bands, and then and I also get to see a lot of them like lives kind of change a little bit when they come here, because sometimes this is the jumping start for a lot of them.
Yeah.
And I love that like I can offer that for bands. Like, hey, come here, your video is gonna get 5,000 views, or it might get a million. Like, like you just
Yeah.
never, and like you can get real fans, start a fan base, and then those fans are what's sharing it. So like imagine like our memes. I'm making all these memes every day and posting on TikTok, and and like at the end of the day, it really just takes just one to kind of get the ball rolling. But consistency is always kind of like the key at any of this stuff.
Yeah.
But heavy hitter, Austin and heavy hitter, he's the reason why I do the format, because heavy hitter started out posting funny videos with their music on it, and they don't really do it as much as they did, because
Yeah.
they're like a real band, so they're like trying to be a real band sometimes, but when they're trying to like push stuff and get the algorithm going,
Yeah.
that's the easy way to do it. But but I took heavy hitters approach, and I just like really nailed it. And then our name is Gimmick, so like it kind of just like purposely do it, but like I
Yeah.
don't try to make us a goofy band. We're not a goofy band. When we play live, we're
No,
not
you guys are
funny.
badass.
We literally we as soon as we hit the first note, we don't stop until the last note plays. Like we don't get in there, we don't talk to you, we don't preach to you, like we just hit it hard. But leading into the gimmick stuff, I mean, like 2017, me and Jose, which are like the OG members,
Yeah.
me and the drummer, we went up to Kevin Langley's, he's recorded like No Cure's new record and all that kind of stuff. And he we recorded this just demo with him, had no vocals on it. It wasn't even, it was literally one track. We didn't even we did the scratch tracks. So when you
Yeah.
go listen to the demo of Gimmick, it's literally scratch tracks. But we recorded that in 2017, 2018, and then I just sat on it. I just got too busy in my life. And then in 22, uh, I got Nick Chance, who's on tour with like Lorna Shore right now,
Yeah.
doing photography for him. But I got him to do vocals on the first record, the first EP or demo. And man, it just kind of, I was like, okay, cool. I have a beginning point. And then me and Jose were like, hey, let's go record. LCY's just starting up. Let's just go ahead and write 4 new songs and do this. And then I already started doing like uncuts for local bands and stuff.
Yeah.
So there's a band named Fallen, um, and Fallen's vocalist and guitar player uh, joined to be the vocalist and the bass player for Gimmick. And
Yeah.
then there was another band named Vampire Mansion, and I shot their video. And Cross and Zach from Vampire Mansion are now in Gimmick. So it's kind of funny. Of kind of like it's a product of like doing videos for people and stuff like that. And
And
then
stealing their
Spencer,
people. No, I'm just kidding.
yeah, still another band members, but like Spencer, just he didn't want to tour or anything like that, so
Yeah.
he ended up leaving. And then I shot a video for our bass player's band, and then she ended up joining. So Bailey joined after that. So pretty much, yeah, we're a band of people's like other bands. But
Yeah.
yeah, so that's just kind of like the census of the band. The band is like all my buddies,
Yeah.
and they were all down to play. And then I don't take away from their bands or anything like that. If their bands want to do stuff, they can do stuff. Like,
Yeah.
but yeah, but generally, yeah, it's just a bunch of my homies, and we all play songs that I wrote, and we just kind of go about it. But
Hell yeah.
yeah, I don't try to take anything that serious. Like,
Yeah, of course. I have a fun question for you.
okay,
What is your favorite gimmick song and your least favorite gimmick song?
favorite one is Used for Less.
Okay.
Um, Song still to this day, like, kind of gets me emotional every time
Of
we
course.
play it. Still Begging for Help's a pretty rough record for
Yeah.
me. Because one thing about Gimmick is every song is like about real things in my life.
Yeah.
To the Dead is not necessarily like that. To the Dead has more of a theme. It's about four different ways of dealing with death.
Yeah.
But Still Begging and Numb to Reason are part of this thing that I can't talk about yet. But it's part of this thing that I'm doing. So, but those are like really real deal stuff. But let's see, least favorite song.
Hey,
Hmm.
because I don't like to think of it as a song you dislike, but if you put all the songs on a tier list, one's got to be at the bottom.
Yeah, I would say probably had to be one of the demo songs, unless you don't want to count demo songs.
Mm, we can do demo songs. We can do
If
demo.
it's gonna be demo songs, I know Zach's probably gonna hate this, but probably no life. I have
Okay.
a song called No Life. No, granted, I don't not like No Life. It's just
It's just on the tier list, it would be toward the bottom.
yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Okay.
it's just it's what I would consider like a real song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get what
So
you're saying.
I would say that for sure.
Okay.
What's your favorite song?
Ooh, you know, recently I would have to say it has to be Doubt We'll Meet Again, just because I don't know. I like that whole split. You guys in Delta Hate,
Hmm.
two songs each, just absolutely killing it.
That's the only band that I thought would that we could both make a cohesive split
Yeah,
because I don't like splits that are like this band and one band cares about it and the other band just DIYs it and it
yeah,
doesn't like flow. So we that record was them going to the engineer that we go through, Jack,
yeah,
and so we recorded at the same place, same person, mixed and mastered it. But they also don't sound like too different. And then those songs I kind of try to make those different.
yeah.
But I don't know. You say you like Down with Meat Again. Have you actually ever like dived into like what the lyrics are or anything?
A little bit, but not too much.
So do you want to know what that song's about? It's
I
very
do.
sad.
I do want to hear.
So that song is about the last phone call I had with my dad before he died.
Yeah,
So now when you go re-listen to it, you'll hear
it's
like
gonna hit even more.
yeah. I'm not sure if you've lost seeing your parents yet, but like,
No, I have not yet.
but
I've
that
lost
song is
family members, but
yeah, that song's more positive though because
of course.
it's more positive because it's talking about the phone call I had with him, and the phone call I had with him was him telling me like how proud he was that he was ready to go, and like he was just tired of like feeling pain and everything like that. So the song is about me hearing him tell me all this stuff, and it's about me like not being able to grieve because he was ready, and I got to like talk to my dad before he died, where most people don't ever get to do that. They don't get to
No.
like speak to their dad. They're either like too drugged up, or an accident happens, or they have a heart attack or something. The typical dad dying kind of.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And so be able to like see him or be able to like talk to him and like hear him and hearing him laugh and like, you know, like even though he's about to die, he's like, still like my dad. And
Yeah.
so I wrote that song. I wrote that song about that phone call. And so that song is a lot of people's favorite song by us, which is kind of funny
Yeah.
because most people don't know what that song's about, but unless you like read the lyrics.
Yeah.
But when I tell people that, a lot of people would message me that. I had my buddy Jimmy, his dad, like this was like 3 months ago, and he
Yeah.
messaged me, and he don't even listen to heavy music. He's like, man, I really love this song, and I was like, yeah, this song is about talking to like my dad, and his dad just died like 3 days before,
That's crazy.
and he was like, damn, like that song like drew to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just never you never like really know what songs mean, but write lyrics to be like trick you. Like I'm not trying to like
Yeah.
make you like, what is this song about? Like, no, like all our songs are literally like either like this is the worst person that's ever been in my life,
Yeah.
and I'm glad that you're out of it, or it's like this song is about me wanting to kill myself, and then now I don't want to do it. Like
Yeah.
that's what Bottomless is about. Bottomless is like our anti-suicide song.
Which is my second favorite song.
So there
Well,
you go.
technically it's tied between that and Used for Less on the same record. But,
Yeah.
you know.
But the funny thing is, Bottomless is on the demo.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah, it's on the demo with Time Out. So I took two demo songs and added it to Still Begging.
It's better not on the demo. No, I'm just kidding.
Well,
It
the
fits
reason
better.
is that's I thought that song had so much potential.
Yeah.
So it just
And the streams
kind of
do say it did have potential. Because you look at the demo plays, only
mm-hmm.
30,000, and then you look at the album play and it's got 230,000.
Yeah, yeah. And it did have it just had a really big surge because we we had a really big surge because I posted that like I'm in my 40s and this breakdown made me come out of retirement or something like that. And that
Yeah.
video blew up on literally Facebook, TikTok, and on Instagram. And I'm like, and it's the same thing I've been sharing for like 2 years. I've been sharing the
Yeah.
same video for 2 years. It just randomly hit, you know.
Sometimes that's just all it takes.
Yeah, but that's the thing. If like you're a band and you're watching this, like, don't be scared to just like post your thing again. Like, just post it.
Don't just do. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Like there's nothing corny about promoting your band.
No, absolutely.
Obviously, clearly, yeah. Like, and I didn't mean for this to happen today, but I have a gimmick shirt with a gimmick hat on. Like,
I think it looks
I didn't.
sick. I thought it was a vibe.
Hey, anybody saying shit? It's fully coolly. Okay, it's my favorite anime, and it's Exist Repairs. So
That's your favorite anime?
yes, anime. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, funny enough, I don't know. It's a hardcore band. Like I don't want to be a hardcore band that does it like every other hardcore band. Like I
Yeah,
don't
of course.
necessarily like. I don't know. I feel like it's fun doing it a different way for once. And like
Yeah.
we print like our own merch and everything too, and like getting to like see that interaction of like fans like message us and like how we communicate. Like we're probably one of the only bands that I think like you can message us and we'll message back and like actually like talk to you. We're not like short answered with you. If you have like general questions, like I'll talk to really anybody as long as
Yeah.
you're not asking for my phone number or you're saying, like inappropriate shit,
Yeah.
But like
Don't be asking to touch his butthole or nothing. That's weird.
yeah, yeah. Like my friend Raquel that like I frequently get on TikTok live with her and she plays heavy music and stuff. But like, yesterday on live, I was like, "Hey, I got your package ready to ship. I need your social." Just like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, just poking fun at fans like that.
Of course.
Yeah, like, "Hey man, I need your social, please."
What is your mother's Somebody just messaged you. Hey man, I love your music. What's your mother's maiden name, by the way?
Yeah, what's your first dog's name?
Yeah.
I need it. I just fun, quirky
Yeah.
questions.
When's your next doctor's appointment and where? No, I'm just kidding.
Mhm. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun being in a band where I can like really be personal with fans, and it's
Yeah.
not like it's not like taking up my time. Like,
Yeah.
and I could just make cool stuff all the time. Like like we just dropped that new Dark Magician Girl
That is a sick
from
looking
from
merch.
Yu-Gi-Oh. So like
Yeah.
we dropped that one, and then like that one comes off on Friday, and then the K-On one comes out next week.
Okay.
So like, and people have been asking for the K-On, but that's the thing, it might drop and people don't care anymore.
Yeah.
But like, I'm gonna make it, and just see. Might as well just make it and see if people want it or not. But
Yeah.
not every single shirt you make is going to be
Not
for your
every
face.
shirt hits, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like at the end of the day, I never know. Our best selling shirt ever is a Gundam shirt.
Man, I got thoughts about Gundam. No shit.
I hate Gundam. I would not buy that shirt. Yeah, but I mean, like, yeah, best selling shirt's a Gundam shirt. So you just never know. I think our second best selling shirt's a Pikachu shirt.
That, however, is not surprising.
But for anyone that thinks that that's like a bad way to kind of look at it, I'm like, bro, I'm literally taking my inspiration from like the Acacia Strain.
Yeah,
Acacia Strain is literally the most goofy metalcore band to like ever exist.
dude, bands do it all the time.
Yeah, Snoopy. If you have
Yeah,
Snoopy on your merch, you can't say shit.
exactly, exactly,
Snoopy's
bro.
gonna fucking sell. Is what it is.
Now the
But yeah,
question is, do you play Yu-Gi-Oh?
I do not. Cross is probably the only one that is like active card game person.
Okay.
Um, yeah, like did like Digimon tournaments and Yu-Gi-Oh and plays
I've
Pokemon.
never done a
I
tournament.
collect Pokemon though,
Oh, I
so
do too.
yeah, that's my thing. I'm stoked for Friday because I'm getting Ascended Heroes, so
Oh, yeah, that's
got
what's up.
pre-orders coming in. And you know what? While I'm on the phone, I got my my shipment just dropped at my house. So when I get home, I'll show you. Not my address,
Yeah. No. we we
but
ain't we ain't leaking no addresses here.
but yeah, the I just got the new Ponyta
That's
Gym 4
sick.
boxes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got 3 of those. So
Okay.
I'm gonna open one today, and then I'm gonna keep 2 of them sealed.
Yeah. Hey, you know what we got to do when you come down here? We got to rip some packs.
Bring the packs
I,
because
I'll,
it's too expensive for me to bring.
no, I'll go to the store and I'll get us like 4 packs. You rip two, I'll rip two, and we'll
Oh,
we'll
you want a pack battle?
yeah, we'll do it like
I'll
that.
pack battle. That's the thing is though, do I get to keep the cards or do you get to keep
Yeah,
the
you can
cards?
keep them.
Okay, you
They're
say
for
that.
they're for you, man.
You say that until I pull the best card.
Nah, that's for you, man. I,
Yeah,
I
well,
I'm true to my word.
yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
What? How about this? If you get like a $50,000 card, you gotta at least slide me 1,000.
No, if I pull like the chop chase, I'll give you merch. So
Okay, that'll work.
yeah, like hey man, you gave me like a card I really want. You can have some merch
Okay, that'll work.
because
Deal.
the chances of that happening are so small
Yeah.
that it would be special if it does happen.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but it would just be fun. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean that's what the hobby is supposed to be. It's supposed to be
Oh, absolutely.
fun ripping packs. I just can't afford to rip packs like I used to.
Oh, 1,000%. Also, I haven't found like Pokemon packs. I haven't seen any here for months. It's been dry.
You probably have
They,
to go to a card shop.
yeah, or go further away from where I'm currently at.
Yeah, I would say card shop would probably be the better route, honestly, because like they're gonna have them, but they're just gonna be a little bit more expensive. But I mean, like you driving far out is like not worth the
No.
difference. So
I try to go to this Target that's not too far down the road from where I teach some of my lessons.
mhm.
That they have some Yu-Gi-Oh cards currently, but they're out of the Dragon Ball cards. They ain't
Yeah,
they ain't
One
got
Piece.
Digimon. They got Grateful Dead cards though. That was a good question.
Why?
Um,
But
one thing everybody either knows about me or will know is I'm not a Grateful Dead fan.
you kind of look like one right now in your button up floral
That
backwards hat.
oh yeah, I it does it
You look
does
like
come off
you
that
look
way.
like
Come to think of
you look like you would love some jam band right now. Like you'd be like, dude, Fish is playing. Let's
it.
go.
Hey,
Yeah,
I like Dance Gavin Dance, and this is kind of what they dress like. So
yeah.
That's the
Just be
intro.
careful of saying that nowadays.
Oh yeah. I like current
Doing a
dance,
dance,
Gavin
Gavin
dance.
dance pretty it's pretty wild right now
Oh
for
yeah.
people.
Um, they're a band
Yeah.
with a lot of
They
lore.
have the worst track record with like shitty vocalists.
Yeah, they do. Like, what's up with that?
Except for the one album. What is it, the
The new
black
one.
one? The black one with the planet on it?
Uh,
There's only there's only
Mothership.
one, yeah, no, it's like they had a record that had only like the vocalist only did one record on.
Hold on, I'm looking. You said Black.
Yeah, it's like
Oh, that's the self-titled Dance Gavin Dance one.
is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it had a name on it. No, it's the wait, is it? Is it? Yeah, it is self-titled. Okay. I
That
didn't
one's
realize.
got Kurt Travis on it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Kurt Travis.
He's still a
I
cool
don't think
dude.
he's shitty. I didn't look that up. I don't think he's a shitty person.
Hey, Andrew Wells is not a shitty person that we know of.
Who cares? Let's get back to gimmick.
Yeah.
Fuck Dance Gavin Dance. Fuck Dance Gavin Dance.
For real. Well,
Yeah.
let's talk about let's get a little deeper here. How does
Okay.
a song I want you to take me through how a song comes from just a thought, a little spark in your head to the
Mhm.
fully realized product for the world to listen to.
You know what? I'll one up you. I'll just
Okay.
show you. I'll show you right here. Um, I just did this the other day. Where is it? So I like to do, which I know a lot of bands do this, but I do voice recordings
Of course.
for a lot of stuff. Let's see, where is this one? All right, miniature turn deaf intro. Let's see. All right, so gimmick idea.
Dude, I do the same thing.
All right, so gimmick idea for the new record, Minutes Till Death. Bleep that out.
I will.
We had it started with some kind of like fade in, kind of like ambient stuff, but I'm thinking with the lyrics, it's gonna be like staring at this way, I don't recognize myself. Dun, dun, dun. The
Chum,
walk is
chum,
quiet,
chum. Yeah.
my minutes from death.
I like it. I like it.
So yeah, so technically I'll take it like I'll take like that kind of approach. But my favorite one I ever did was Exist or Perish, because Exist or Perish I literally made up in 10 minutes. Like I wrote that song in 10 minutes.
Of course.
Because all I had was the dun 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 dun
Yeah.
dun dun dun. That's all I had. And then I was like, then there's a See You Next Tuesday song called Eight Dead, Nine If You Count the Fetus. And and they have this part where they go like they do like a
Yeah.
like that, and I was like, I really like that. So like, so is this Parish? I was like, I'll let me do one, but so but ours is way slower, not grindcore.
Yeah.
And then yeah, it's kind of like a whole song of a breakdown almost, like just, but it kind of has like fun groovy parts that kind of like take you. But there's a part that does the dun 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 dun. So imagine that, but a voice memo. So
Yeah.
I came up with that as a voice memo, and then
Came to
yeah,
I like it.
yeah. So but yeah, voice memos are kind of like the seventh member. I come up
Yeah.
with a lot of riffs like that. But the thing is, like, they don't always translate when I pick up the guitar. But like
Yeah.
we were talking about the other when we were talking about the beginning interview, where I grabbed a guitar and I never learned people's songs.
Yeah.
It gives me like no insight of like stealing people's like riffs.
Yeah.
Like you can listen to like a lot of gimmick songs and they kind of like have some of the same formulaic like kind of like I keep everything kind of in the same notes every
Yeah.
single song. I don't really I like this song is from here to here. Like that's how I kind of do it. This song needs to be under 2 minutes. This song needs to be 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Like
Yeah.
that's how I write the songs. Hey, this song needs 3 riffs. This one needs 5. Like, and so like, I don't, like I said, I didn't learn people's songs. So like when I only play guitar maybe like 20 times a year.
Yeah.
Like I only pick up the guitar to write a riff or to record.
Okay.
Really funny, but that's just
Yeah.
like kind of the truth with it.
I
Now I
like the
will
approach
say,
though.
yeah, I will say though this next record, all of us and the guys we said we're gonna do this new record. This is gonna be the first record where we kind of like all kind of bring something to the table. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be the most collaborative.
Collaborative. Jinx.
Yeah, and just to see if it's the way to do it, or to see if like we like really make magic, or I kind of get Zach and Cross have been playing the gimmick songs for so long now that they know how I write songs.
Yeah.
So like finding a way to like collab between like me, Jose, Cross, and Zach is going to be like it could just make like the coolest music ever. The only thing
Yeah.
I worry about is if we had to play as a 4-piece, that it might be a little rough. But
Yeah.
we are a plug-in band. Like we're not like running backtracks or nothing. So
Yeah.
I kind of want to keep that element to gimmick, because like once you start implementing like the computer aspect to your set, that's when like issues can happen a lot. Or if you're playing someone where someone doesn't know how to run a PA or something like that, like it can be a disaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were on tour with Dim Fighting Words one time, and the dude, we were playing in Louisiana,
Yeah.
and they have parts where the guitar plays through the PA, and then but where they don't play it on stage, but it's playing through the PA. It has like a guitar riff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the dude turned it up so loud that like the riff was hitting so heavy through the PA speakers. And then when that section ended, the live audio guitar was so quiet because the dude just cranked up the PA. And me and Zach were like laughing our ass off, because I'm like, it was so bad. It was just
Yeah.
so like to just have when like you don't have that element of like control over
Yeah.
your tracks. So
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I want to expand a little bit on your music taste, but we're going to take this in a different direction. We're not going to talk about influences. I want to talk
Okay.
about your music guilty pleasures. Stuff that, I mean, if you're embarrassed to let people know you listen to a certain type of music, I'd love to hear that because that's hilarious. But I like to think of it more as stuff people wouldn't think you listen to, you know?
I guess the wall behind me is pretty good. So like at my studio, I kind of like put up some of my favorite records,
Yeah, of
but I
course.
wanted to do it. These are all my actual vinyls,
Yeah,
but this is a good way to kind of like have the studio is more focused like on hip hop and rap. So I needed to make it a little of that, but I also need to add some rock to it. And then
yeah,
then I put a couple like fun ones, but like you have like Mongoloids. Now, granted,
yeah,
this is not my favorite Mongoloids record. I like Assorted Music the most. No,
yeah.
yeah, Assorted Music the most. Then this is the band Totoro from France. It's called Home
Okay.
Alone. It's really dope. And then you got like Sour Soul. You got Tyler Creator's Wolf. You
Yep.
have Demon Days, which is like the best gorilla record.
Yes.
You have Kanye's College Dropout.
Yep.
You have J. Cole's 2014 Forest Hill.
Yep.
You have Dark Side of the Moon.
Classic.
I don't really care about this Joey Badass record that much. Then you have like Boston's first record.
Yep.
That's great. Frank Sinatra, great record right here. Nas's Illmatic. You got
Yep.
obviously the villain.
Yeah.
Eminem, my favorite rapper. ASAP Rocky. You got Turnstiles nonstop right there. Then you
Okay.
got Trapped Under Ice.
Yep. Enter the
Enter the
Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang. You got Leonard Skinner's
Yep.
Summer Street Survivors, which is I'm from there.
Yep.
What do you think this band is?
Teeth.
It's Pup, the band
Oh
Pup.
yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah. So, and then you got Chon's
Yep.
Grow. And then
Sean's a sick
I
band.
don't care about shit the bottom ones, but yeah, like some of like that's just like that's like kind of like a generalized taste, but yeah, I mean
Yeah.
like I'm a prog guy, so like
Yeah.
planetary duality, exoplanet, um, Protest the Heroes,
Yep.
Fortress, first three records from Protest for real,
Yeah.
Eras from Birmingham, and so I've known those guys for a long time, but like the first the first two Era records and then their EP before.
Yeah.
Uh, but then like when it comes to like let's see favorite stuff, Local Natives. I
Okay.
love Local Natives first three records. Trying to think of like anything like obscure.
You're not
I
a big
probably
Swifty
Kill
fan?
Switch is my favorite band. So
Yeah.
Kill Switch is yeah that's the reason we have so many pick squills and songs.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Gimmick's kind of funny because Gimmick is kind of like a mix. There's this band called Axis from Florida, and
Yeah.
in 2015, you should check out this record. Show Your Greed by Axis is literally one of the best like albums ever made. I
Yeah.
saw that band when I made Gimmick because I saw that band in 2015 at the Firehouse, and
Yeah.
there was like 35, 40 people there, and I'm just like blown away, like literally blown. I was like, I can't believe how good this band is, and there's like, you know, but anyway, I saw Axis in 2015. I was like, man, if I'm making my next band, like I want to be like kind of on this vibe, but like we don't make music that sounds just like them, but they are a big influence. We're
Yeah.
kind of like if Axis Terror and like Killswitch
Yeah. That
had a
sounds
baby.
about right.
So kind of like a little bit mix of all them. But yeah, this is just like a good kind of like what the range can kind of be.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah.
Well, now I have some semi-rapid fire questions for you.
Okay. And these some of the last ones.
Yeah, just about.
Okay, bet.
So, what is a music trend a current music trend that you just don't understand? Mine is
Um.
eight track cassettes trying to make a comeback.
That's definitely a music trend that I don't understand. Um, my main thing would be, um, hmm, I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of samples.
Okay.
I like samples live. I don't like samples in the music.
Yeah.
Um, like there's a clip of like Suicide Silence from when I was a kid, like 2007, and
Yeah.
they like before their song they would they're like dun 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 dun, oh yeah, and it's like oh no, oh no, oh no, oh yeah, and like they
Yeah.
had like a Family Guy snippet randomly,
Yeah.
you know, and then like they had a shirt that had like the Kool-Aid guy on it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like that's the kind of like I like samples. I like samples live more than in the music. The only time that the samples I think were okay in the music is when they're kind of like fitting of the band, if that makes sense. Like I
Yeah.
Wrestle Bear was one of my favorite bands growing up.
Okay.
Like having like the General Lee go da 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 and then da
Yeah.
da da, yeah, like them doing stuff like that. Like I get it.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, but generally that would be kind of the thing I don't understand right now is like so many bands go into the sample heavy stuff, which I think Pilling Flesh is probably the reason because they're super popular. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Ooh. What's something you're still learning about yourself as an artist?
Um, really kind of like how to sustain vocals live.
Okay.
That's like something like I'm kind of like it's so easy to overdo,
Yeah.
but I'm thinking I watched a video the other day of a dude saying that like he literally does vocals at like 30% volume, and
Okay.
he makes the person just like crank it up. But
Yeah.
my vocals, I yell, so like I'm trying to like
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
for 7 days I need to find a better way. But I'm also the face of the band, so I have to talk the most, and
Yeah.
I'm a driver for the band. So like it's kind of hard because I can't really go on vocal rest
Yeah.
easily. But yeah, that's what I want to learn. I want to learn to be able to control my vocals better.
Okay.
So
I like it. Ooh, I like this one. What's your funniest fan moment?
my funniest fan moment. Hmm.
Or most memorable, if not funniest?
Not really funny. It happened at the milestone, and if she's watching, I hope don't feel bad. But I had a girl come up to us while on stage, and I had to play bass at the milestone, so
Yeah.
I wasn't like doing. I couldn't just like get on the stage and like do it. But
Yeah.
I had a girl come up to us while playing. Um, no, not while playing, while setting up to play. Like we were
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
trying to set up, and she came up to to rip a Pokemon pack. And I told her I was like, hey, I'd love to, but I if you can just can you wait till after our set? And then she
Yeah.
walked away and never saw her again. She just disappeared.
She said, "You rip the Pokemon now or never again."
That's my dream. But anyway, like yeah. So hey, if she sees this somehow and she comes back to the milestone, like but
Come
like I
the
think about
Pokemon
that
back.
all the time. I was like, man, I should have just stopped what I'm doing and opened this pack with her.
Fair
So
enough.
my biggest regret. My biggest regret is not just ripping it. Hey man, we're setting up. Hey, give me a second. I gotta see what's in this shit. Yeah.
Fair enough. What song from your discography should a new listener listen to first?
Numb the reason.
Yeah,
I don't know anyone that could hear numb the reason and be like, this sucks.
I
Like numb the reason I made numb the reason is because I wanted someone to hit play and it just like
Yeah,
hit dun 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 dun. Like, dude, you literally hit play. It's like it's just crazy highs out of
yeah,
nowhere. Like, and so, and then that song's just kind of fun. It has a two step. It has a breakdown. It has a bridge.
we like a good two-step.
Yeah, it kind of has like everything, and then the lyrics are really really good in that song. Like I cooked. I was cooking on that song. Yeah, the
You really were.
pain is the best teacher. Then why if pain is the best teacher, then why do I never learn? Like
Yeah, that
yeah,
is a sick line.
but that is well the thing is though, like I wrote that I try to make some songs a little cheeky, and that's
Yeah,
kind of the vibe. But that could also go into the question you asked a while ago, like trends with bands that I don't like. I don't like over explicit lyrics, like saying like fuck or stuff like right before breakdowns.
yeah,
I am not a fan of that kind of stuff. I liked it when deathcore, like MySpace deathcore, was around, but
yeah,
not. I don't really necessarily like very tongue in cheeky
yeah,
lyrics before breakdowns.
yeah.
But granted, at the same time, those are the breakdowns that you hear over and over and over and
They
over.
are.
And
They
you
are.
hear over and over is because uh,
They,
they work. They
yeah.
work. They get in your brain. Like there's no till the day I die, I'm not gonna hear face fucked with a shovel. Like I'm never gonna not hear that part.
Yeah.
I'll forever remember that lyric. But
Yeah.
it's the same thing with like with Whitechapel. Like when I was I'm a kid in
Yeah.
2014, so or 2007,
Yeah.
and I'm hearing Somatic Defilement for the first time, and I'm not sure if you've ever listened to that record. If you have
Yeah.
never listened to the record, but there's the Fucked and Left for Dead.
Yep.
Like, I'm 14 years old, and it's just like, fucked and left for dead.
Yep.
Like, I eat that shit up, but like as an adult, like I could deal with less.
Yeah, of course.
I think I think Gimmick has two fucks in all of our songs.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, because we don't. But they're not none of. I think the no, we don't. No, we have. No, I think we only have. We have one fuck and we have one shit. That's it. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
we say fuck at the end of. Oh, gotta grab my charger.
No, you're
Um,
good.
yeah, we say fuck at the end of exist or perish. Uh, cause
Yeah,
if we come back again, why do we keep coming back again and never fucking change?
yeah.
And then Zach says shit on can't forgive a fool.
I mean, shit. He says shit. No, I'm just
I
kidding.
change of scenery. I need to charge
I like it.
my 70s wall. All right. Anyway, all right. Next question. Next,
Okay.
rapid fiery question.
Yeah, let's do it. What is a song that you wish you wrote by anybody?
Hell yeah, I like that question. I did a show called 10 Questions with, and I used to ask that question to bands. Um,
It is my favorite question.
I wish I wrote "This Fire Burns" by Killswitch Engage.
Okay. I
Um,
use I always say "In the Air Tonight" by Phil Collins.
I mean,
I want the
I guess
money for
maybe
it too.
that song is more like that's more like that is more of a songwriter song. It's not really a musical song.
Yes.
That song is literally just a synth.
Yeah.
You can splice and find that sample.
Yep.
Um, yeah, I would say that or
I
let me
also want
see.
the money that comes with "In the Air Tonight" too. I don't want just the song. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, so that would be I This Fire Burns by Kill Switch. I love this one.
It's a good choice.
Yeah.
Ooh, what is a dream collaboration you want to do?
So I'll speak into existence because I'm trying to make it happen.
Speak it.
I'm trying to get Juicy J or Project Pat on the next gimmick record.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. I have a very strong chance of making it happen. Um,
I think you'll
uh,
make it happen.
yeah, but I have to kind of write the part first.
That's fair.
So but I don't like I guess having not loose just do their new
Denzel Curry.
song with Denzel. The only thing that I worry though is that it would go to that approach where you have a rapper who is rapping like over a heavy thing, and I don't personally like the hip hop element of a song. Like if you go listen to like Drown and Regret, I wrote Sego's part,
Yeah,
and Sego performed my part, and that way that the lyrics coincided with each other.
yeah.
And where I feel like with Project Pat and Juicy J, I feel like it's no way they're not going to just get on there and do some bullshit. So I need to
Fair enough.
make sure that Juicy J is in or Project Pack are they're good with the plot. Like I
Yeah.
don't need to stray away from the plot. Like, hey man, this song is about this. I need you to be in this pocket.
The song's about this. Let's not talk about
She
oh
gave me brain. I smoke
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't need that.
We don't
But
need to be talking about no phallic things.
mhm. Yeah, that one verse gives me all the fucks that we're talking about that
Yeah,
we've yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Now, do you have any pre-show or post-show rituals?
Yeah, I do a straw
Okay.
thing where you breathe in
Yeah.
and you through a straw, and
Yeah,
it
yeah.
really warms up my throat.
Okay.
On tour, the first night, I didn't have a straw, and I guess the bar didn't have a straw, but
That's strange.
I so the first night I went in raw, and like man, it like started the like downhill kind of thing where like kind of what I sound like